Good morning, happy Friday, and happy Fancy Friday Live. I've got some photos to scrapbook. I've got paper from the September Best of Both Worlds kit, and we're going to go from there. Nothing super extra fancy to add to that today. So let's have a look straight away at what the plan is, and I'll say hello to all of you out there. So we've got Georgia and Joanne and Sarah and Bev and Gemma and Ladybug and Melinda and Jean. So hello to all of you and more who are out there. I'm very glad to see you today. Right, let's swap over and let's have a look at what we're going to make. Come on, button. There we go. Right, so I've got these two papers notably left in the kit. I mean, I have more paper, but I have those two notably. Oh, and I need just one of these. So I've got a 4x6 of the two of us as, can we tell? Can we tell? Who could we be? So this was from the Disney Bound Picnic in Hyde Park this summer. We've been going to them for a few years, but of course last year there wasn't one, but this year there was. Right, so I've got a 3x4 group shot of everybody, and then the big photo of the two of us. Yep. And so this blue floral is actually the B-side of this. Yeah? But this to me feels very Cinderella-y. And if you hadn't guessed, we are Cinderella and Prince Charming here, except we're the other way around. So, yeah. So I'm Prince Charming and he's Cinderella. He's got very sparkly shoes on. So I was thinking that this blue needs to be really noticeably present. And so I'd love to know, what you think about putting these two florals together? They're actually from the same collection. And at first I was thinking, we'll just use this because it goes so nicely with the blue. But this goes really nicely with the background. So I think a little bit of the multicolored floral and a lot of this one. I'm going to have to apologize to Amy right from the start because I think this calls for torn paper, but you can change that. You don't have to cut the paper. It's okay. Right. So then I'm going to put the group photo in here somewhere too, with everybody in their different character outfits. Right. So let's make a little plan. And I need my Sharpie so that you can see the plan. Right, so we've got something squarish. So how much of this have I got? About 2/3 of a sheet. So I could make this actually like 2/3 blue. Let's put the photo in. Here's my torn line. Yeah. And then put in just a little of the other floral. So this would be the blue. And then this would floral with an A. My pen didn't go where I wanted it to. And then this would be the multi floral. There, okay. And then a lot around here. Where am I going to put this 3x4? So I've got a lot of open space here. So I think the 3x4 needs to come over here somewhere. This is me drawing lots of stick people. Yeah, there we go. This is just 2 stick people. For your entertainment today. Okay. So lots of mats and extras and tuckies around the big photo, and then the small one over here, and then maybe pair that with a horizontal journaling card. There's journaling. And run the title in here. I think that would work. And then if this feels too bare, I can add a little detailing up here. Optional detailing. Okay, so that gives me the question of what is going here? And I think this needs to start as white. And then we decide if it should be plain or should have a wash of color or ink or stencil or something. Okay, so I will hold this up. Just a second. So if you want a screen grab of the always amazingly well thought out sketch of a plan at the beginning. There it is. There it is. You can screen cap that. Right. Okay, now let's make sure that I do what I have to do. So hi, my name is Shamel, and I have done a little Cinderella-ish today. But, you know, not Prince Charming again. So hi, my name is Shamel. I teach online scrapbooking classes. I design scrapbooking products, and I help you use them to tell your stories in a creative way. It's not just my hobby, it is my job, and that means anytime I scrapbook on the internet, it's considered advertising. So I do thank you very much for coming to watch my #advertising. But if you ever have any questions about how things work behind the scenes, just let me know. And if you ever want to find the supplies that I use, check the links in the description. So there's 2 links there. There's one for the things I'm using right now, which is the September Best of Both Worlds kit. And then there's a second link for the one coming up next, which is the October kit. And there's still time to order that or make it from your stash and follow along with all the October videos. So I use one kit for the whole month of videos, of which there are 2 a week, all live. And that way you can see the supplies that I'm going to use, and you can either use the same things, you can use something similar, or you can just take these ideas and run with them on your own. All versions of that, all interpretations are certainly welcome. Any questions on that, let me know. But yeah, the October kit is sitting there. Oh, and one little thing. In order to make sure that you get your Christmas supplies in time, that's coming next Tuesday. So next week will be both December and November. And we'll on Tuesday, I'll explain Tuesday's video. I'll tell you where you can find each one. Cool? All right, let's go. Okay. Oh, we've got chattiness. Oh, okay. Giraffe people. I love it. These are giraffe people. Perfect. I've never been a giraffe person, but I'd like to be one. Right. So shall I put this away for the moment? And we'll decide. Oh, Georgia is ready for Christmas scrapping. She's like, bring it on. And I have exciting news about stamps. I wasn't sure if we'd be able to do stamps, but I've got the go-ahead. We can do stamps. So that's going to happen too. Right, so I need a sheet of white to go behind all this. And I'm going to start tearing some paper. Oh, I've just opened my door to get the white paper and seen my pot of colored pencils. Now I kind of want to do some colored pencil work. That wasn't in my plan today, but I like it. I like it. Right. By the way, I just tidy that edge later in case it's been bothering you. Okay, so let's have a look at this. And I'm just going to go here. So I've still got some of these little pieces I can cut apart. I mean, I only have this one and Tuesday. I only have this video and one more with this kit. So I can use it up. And then a little bit of that there behind. That there. That sounded funny. Little bit of this paper to sit right there behind the blue. Sarah, I totally understand this. Sarah says, I always feel guilty buying Christmas stuff because I have so much, but also I want the pretty new stuff. I know very well. Oh, Georgia says, can I do the alpha stamp set? I'll see what I can do. News coming next week. Okay. So about there. What I'm going to do is just stick these two together and not stick them to the background yet. So that I'm going to hold in place. This I'm going to line up. I think it needs to be about there. Okay, so now I've got this and this separate. Well, let's look at what we can put around here, and let's also get this shot squared up a little bit. There we go. Does it help to have that still on the screen while I'm working? I don't know. Okay. So what can I use to mat this? Well, I've got that red that was actually in August kit. So let's have one mat of that. Which way is best? Oh, there's not a full 12 either way, so I'm not too bothered. Oh, I don't want that corner because it's got ink on it. That corner has ink on it. Okay. When you start to sing a song that's pretty niche to begin with, and then you've added your own words, and you're like, oh, maybe that's not going to make any sense. Oh. Even that edge out. Okay. Red, yes. Now, what else have I got? Got orange. I've got yellow, which might be useful. Have I got any blues? Other than, you know, this giant blue that I put on there. I don't think those two blues go together. So the answer to that question might be no. Okay. Michelle says, would you consider doing a video flip through of some of your albums? There's actually a video like that not far off. To follow up from my video that I did about like my strategy for how I'm scrapping 2021. So you'll see that. Yep. This darker blue is from last month's kit. And I don't want the red and the blue mats together. I want a layer in between there, but I haven't figured out what that layer is going to be yet. So for right now, I'm just going to cut this mat with enough room and I can find a layer and put it in between. Cool. What else have I got? Kind of want, am I bonkers to say like craft? I might be. But what did I just see that's sitting in here? So this has been sitting in my Best of Both Worlds box for a while because way back when we had this stencil and I did this one day to demonstrate and then never used this background paper. So I think I'm going to use that. Nice neutral bit. As far as older album flip-throughs go, also worth knowing perhaps that there is quite a lot of album flip-throughing in my cover-to-cover class. If you want to see kind of how my album strategy works. Like there's quite a lot of album flip throughing in cover to cover, or if you want to see just one album in depth, oh my goodness, that's Most Magical Scrapbook. Oh my goodness, you want to see like way too much detail about one album coming together. Oh yeah, Most Magical Scrapbook. Okay, but just general daily pages, all of this, then that's, you'll see the 2021 stuff coming up. I decided I didn't want that all tiered, graduated like that. I want it stacked messier than that. Okay, now I feel like I need to pick up on the green that's both here and in the photo. And so I got green, green, green. Did I use most of the August green? I think I might have. Just checking though, in case it's still there. No, not any there. I don't have any scraps left on this side. I've ended up with scraps of the August kit on both sides of my desk. Oh, here's some. Oh, that's not enough though. Okay. Is that all of the green that I have left? Well, maybe we do the green as tuckies then. So let's cut that into a box. Some green from last month's rainbow of B-sides. Oh, what are you doing, Shimel? That's better. Aw, Michelle says her Most Magical Scrapbook is her favorite class apart from Joni or Christmas. Yay! Thank you, thank you. Okay. So maybe that one is just going to be like a little partial piece on that side. That can work. Or does the green need to come over here? No, actually, I like it over here. Okay. So those two are stuck. Let's do this one next. And then this one. Yes, and Melinda says, use the green ink on the cardstock. I am definitely leaning in that direction. Okay. Now, then this is going to need to come over here. Somewhere like that. I need a landscape bit of journaling, but could use the ledger from this, or let's see what I've got left in the journaling options from the kit. Could use this bit. I'm going to cut this bit out and see how it feels. Oh goodness, Joanne. I'm not sure you were supposed to find that on YouTube. You've watched Perfect Collection on YouTube. Okay. I'm not quite sure what to say about that. Yeah. But thank you for enjoying it. I'm glad about that. Okay, so I've got this kind of option. And then maybe I add in the green ink that I'm going to put over here as well. Yeah. Oh, but the yellow. Okay, so I could bring in the yellow over on this side. Yeah. Possibly. I mean, I've added in orange by... This is quite warm. I'm not sure I love this against that, so hold on. All these videos that are just becoming the August kit mixed with the September kit, but I like it. I like it a lot. And I feel okay about that because the August kit was the one that you could probably build from your stash because it was a rainbow of B-sides, and we rated the sale section at scrapbook.com to get 18 pieces of paper on the list in the normal budget of 12, and sold out loads of things that had made it to the sale section. Okay, I like that with the orange. Okay. And then let's try a little. Yeah, Sarah's right. Yeah, so Perfect Collection is a paid class. So yeah, if you've managed to find it somewhere it shouldn't be, that would be great to let me know where or how, or I may be able to find it now that I know. I can just go find it and see what's happened. Sometimes it just happens that things end up online for free when people have paid for the class, and then I feel bad because if you paid for it, it feels rotten for somebody else to get it for free. Anyway, okay. I'm glad that a new class coming up soon will help you with your project, Sophia. I think that sounds great. Okay, so I'm not sure if I'm not sure about that line of these going up. I think that could work on a particular page, but I'm not sure this is the page for it. So what I'm thinking is that maybe those yellow starbursts come into 3 little embellishment areas, and they're closer down here. Yeah. Oh, Gemma, you can definitely get a whole weekend's worth of scrapbooking out of that Rainbow B-Sides kit. You totally can. Yeah. Okay, I like this. Now, I haven't inked these edges, and I thought I was okay with that, but now I'm not. So I'm going to ink them. Right, have I got the right color? Here. Don't worry, if you found it, but you know, if you just found it and came up in your recommendations or whatever, don't worry. If it's ended up that somebody's shared the link to the class materials, I can just go in and make some changes. And if you've signed up for the class, then it's available to you on the forum anytime, permanent access, no problem. So yeah, don't worry. I'll have a look later. Sophia says the B-side kit club should be a thing because B-sides rock. I do love my B-sides. I love designing B-sides and I love using B-sides. For sure. All right. Georgia, now that one I can't explain. Georgia says, I put Chamel into the YouTube search and it came up with how to start the ultimate whiskey collection. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I'm definitely not a whiskey expert. I can't stand the smell of this stuff. Oh my goodness. Ugh. If you like it, fair enough, but I don't know. There's something about it that's not my thing. That one's going to go there. This is going to be about here. Oh, but I probably want that ink to disappear, so I won't stick that down yet. Okay. Let's put the dots up there. Put this in place and mark with a pencil, which I had. I checked earlier to make sure I had a pencil. Oh, and then I just rolled it off the other side of my desk. Hold on, second pencil incoming. Okay. Oh, Sarah says, oh, whoops, that had a glue dot on the pencil. Sarah says that her other half loves good whiskey and she loves scrapbooking, so maybe that's how they combine their hobbies. The Chamel whiskey with added glitter in shiny turquoise and pink bottles. Oh my goodness, I love that you're all designing this by committee. Amazing. Yeah. So the little tiny wiggle that I'm doing as I change each corner is so that when I put it back down, I won't have, hopefully I won't have to erase pencil lines. They'll just be hidden. Okay. Oh, and I need to know where that torn edge is here. She said she won't have to erase, and then she draws right on top of the flower. Okay. So I got this. I need my mat to protect Maleficent. Let's do some inky stuff. What? Kay, no way. Kay says, speaking of Chamel things, in her local spotlight store, there's a young lady who works in the fabric section, and her name is Chamel. You gotta tell her to message me. We gotta talk. Love it. Oh, which way around? Okay. Yeah. Okay. Let's start with the stencil, but we might add some other stuff too. So I can put this down right over where the photo's gonna hit. Got my green booper, and this was the color of the month, which is Maude Lawn. Sophia, enjoy your lessons for today. Hope they do too. Okay. So let's start with green chevrons. Boopity boop boop boop. I need to get him to record me a booping song, don't I? Because the small person is much cuter with his boop 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 noise than I am. I asked on Instagram yesterday for those of you who'd seen the new look live, Fancy Friday Live, what you thought. And it did make me laugh because, of course, there's going to be somebody who's like, no. And so there's one person who was like, I don't like it. Please bring back just hands. Okay, I'm really sorry. And if you're watching today, look. I am like, it's mostly hands. I'm never taking you away from me actually doing stuff on the page. So hopefully it was just the shock of seeing my face and you've recovered and you'll be okay. I hope so. Anyway, but lots of other people said they enjoyed it. But a couple of people specifically said that they're now looking forward to when WB has a day off and does a Fancy Friday Live with me because they want to see how hammy he is to the camera. And I'm not sure if we can take how hammy he's going to be to the camera, but we will see. We will see. There's the little reveal. Okay, so we've got chevrons. And then, where can I put this? Here. So you know I said colored pencils. Oh, it's okay. Please don't worry about the person who liked it the other way. I get it. Sometimes we don't like change. It's okay. I'm not upset. Don't worry. So colored pencils. Here's what I'm thinking. Can we go with? Have I still got it? Oh, have I still got it? How would I funny thing to say? Anyway, what I meant was, do I still have this easily accessible? And I do. So I was wondering about some colored pencil polka dots. So I need a bit of tape. Put this down in place. Ooh. So yeah, right about the same spot. And the question is, do I have a colored pencil that would be a good match to that blue? This blue. Now remember, this is getting covered up, so I'm going to test pencils out over here. Oh, that's closer than I thought, actually. Okay, so that's an option. That's too dark for my liking today. It's green. Oh, this might be a good one to go with. That's silver. Oh, it just ends up looking like normal pencil though. Silver. That first one I picked up might be the winner actually. And then this, oh, that is a color. I thought that was a pastel, but it's, oh, okay, I'm liking that combination. Right, and then is there, what's this green look like? Does that green look like mowed lawn? Or does this green look like mowed lawn? Oh, that green needs pencil sharpener. That's too lime. Also quite limey. That's gonna be even more limey. Oh, why is that so? Oh, that's more olivey. Okay, hold on. Do I like this combination? So, this, 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 and this. Okay, plan. George is like, so what are we doing with the colored pencils? Hold on. Okay, 4 colors. Oh no, Joanne doesn't own any colored pencils, so she'll go shopping and blame me. Don't do this, don't blame me. Okay, here's what I'm thinking. 1, 2, 3. Ooh. 4. So I'm following the stencil to make the dots, but in quite a messy way. Okay. Trying to see where the pattern would go. The olive here. Yeah? Does that make sense, Georgia? Hello, Kirsty. Sorry, hold on. Apparently there's a correct way I need to do that. Hello, Kirsty! Now I have to find the button again. There we go. All right. So, coloring in the dots. Where was I? Yeah, so some of them are going to end up a little bit more colored in. Some of them will be quite just outline. I like it, I think. When I take the stencil up, we'll find out if I really do. See if I can work out the pattern so that I can stop having to pick up the pencils every single circle. Alright, what have I got left? Down here, dark green. Light blue. Oh. Okay. Have I missed any huge sections? Yeah, here. This bit. Okay. Then take this off. Okay. Now keep in mind you're not going to see quite that much of it. You're going to see like that. So actually, I think with just the blue that's the closest blue to the pattern paper, I'm going to go in and color them in. You could do that with the stencil if this just made you nervous. But I'm not looking for them to be super neat. I just want a little splash of color. Okay, like that. Okay. Okay, so I've got some color going over there. What other things need to come into that bit of color? This. I think I know what ink that is. If I got it handy. Maybe, maybe not. I think maybe. I do. It's this one. Okay. But instead of repeating this rainbow, why don't I use the rainbow stamp from last month's kit? If I put it in any sort of nice logical place after that video. And what is funny about this is that I was a little bit worried that I wasn't going to be able to use my orange letter stickers. And then by getting that ledger paper that just happened to have orange stenciling on it, I actually think the orange letter stickers are going to work out just fine. Where did I put those rainbow stamps? I put them in with last month's kit. No. Because I used them for this layout because it's the sunshine. So I know they're here. I know they're here. Here they are. Found them. Okay. Hashtag organized. I got it. I got it. Okay. So let's have... Is there a little rainbow? Yes. Let's just have this tiny little rainbow in the orange cream. Now it wouldn't need to be this particular ink. It's just that I know that's what I used for that. I'm pretty sure anyway. because this was in a kit one time. So I might as well put them together. So I'm going along this pencil line, just back and forth. Yes. Oh. Okay, I need, whoops, some of that is not gonna show, so I'm gonna add some more. More rainbows. It's fine. Yeah. Okay. Oh my goodness. You can put a smile under the rainbow. I don't think I'm going to, but I just want you to know that you could. Okay, says. Oh no, she's gone. It's not me, is it? No, I'm not gone. I'm here. I'm here. Okay. Now, I want to go back to that journaling card and make it have the same techniques. So, stencil. Green. Good morning, Sandy. Do that over to the left of that journaling card. Yep. And then the polka dots. Oh, whoops. I'm just lining this up so that the circles go off this left-hand edge. Maybe I just do, because I've got the green ink, maybe I just do the two blues here. Okay. And everything's just sitting over to the left-hand edge. Should really have taped that down as well, but it's okay. Yes, okay. And then some orange rainbows. Going right off this left-hand side. Okay, I think that's the mixed media stuff done. Pencils away. As far as investing in colored pencils, so years and years and years ago, we're talking in the 90s, I bought a set of Prismacolor pencils and I'm still using them now and they are still gorgeous. So that is my favorite, Prismacolors. Okay, so let's put this together now. Yes? Right. Is the chat working? Yeah, I think so. coffee, and glue. Don't mix them up. This going down into this background. There. And this. I need the journaling card first. And then all of this glue down to this background. Right about there? Okay. Now I'm going to ink the outside of all of this with the brown. I think this needs softening, the stark white over here on the right hand side. So this brown ink that I use, it is a distress ink, it's walnut stain distress ink, but I don't re-ink it because this is just the one that I use for edges, and I don't want it to be a juicy ink pad. I want it to be pretty dry because that makes it nice and easy to control for things like this. The juicier the ink, the harder it is to control. It does mean that you have more likelihood that you might, stamp something and it not come out clean. But if you're not using that ink pad for a nice, clean, stamped image, then that doesn't matter. All right. Is everything still working okay? I think so. I think you've just gone quiet, and that's fine. YouTube's not giving me any error messages, but I'm still in the early stages of being a little nervous that the lives don't work. But I think we're good. I think we're good. Okay, so that just seems a little less stark now. Title in here. What do I have left to be able to spell? Okay. How are you in California, Cindy? Okay. I might need to fill some of these in because now these are feeling heavier than those. I'll make them match. Right. Oh, and I just noticed I could run the title right onto this photo. Can I spell picnic? P-I-C-N-I-C. Yes. Okay, so that I can at least do that bit. Okay, no one said anything in the chat. I am now getting nervous. Ha ha. Can you still chat? YouTube says you're still here. It's okay. Everybody's just doing other stuff. But I worry that it means something's broken. Oh, learn how to spell, Shamal. Learn how to spell. Okay. Dot these eyes. Okay, and then maybe I use a different set of letters, or I could just abbreviate. let me see. Let's see if it'll work. I'm totally convinced now that something's gone wrong, but it says that it's still working, so I'm gonna carry on scrapping, but something may not be working. Okay, it's so close. Okay, I need to wiggle everything a little bit. Okay. So if I wiggle that one toward the left, and then I wiggle this one to the right, then I think it'll all fit. Okay, now I've got a gap in between. Okay, let's see. I kind of like the idea of putting in something that makes this not the title, that this then becomes the subtitle. But I'm not sure what it would be. I mean, something about the fact that it's Cinderella and Prince Charming. But it's not going to be any of those. Okay. I'm going to grab that blue colored pencil and fix that journaling card before it drives me mad. So I'm just going to color in these like I did on the other side. There we go. Okay. Gold. Definitely needs gold. Okay. How interesting. It does look like everything is working, but perhaps not the chat. That's all right. Okay. Right, I think I'm all shook up now. And I'll just chat with myself. No problem. Okay, so this is also going to help the white not be stark because there's going to be gold. There's gold on that page. And then over here. And then down here. And then we're going to grab those 3 yellow circles and get embellishing. So I've got these. And I've got these 3 areas of embellishment. It's my favorite way to do things. So one's going to come up here. And then one's going to come up above photos over here. And one's going to come down to the bottom right. Because triangles are awesome. Kind of wanted to go over that gold dot, so just smush the gold dot underneath there. Okay. Triangles are awesome because they frame things, and our mind loves to naturally group things into three. And so to have three things that then go around your photos or your journaling or whatever you feel is the most important thing on your page is going to help draw in the attention, especially if you can then take something that's a bit of a contrast from everything else that's there. Now, you don't want it to be such a contrast that it doesn't work. So the yellow is not far from what's here because we've got this yellowy tone to the grass in the background. We've got this yellowy tone turning up in the flowers. And yellow is close to the colors that we have here on the color wheel because we've got orange and red. So yellow is a natural flow then between the green and the blue. So if I were to plot this color scheme out on the color wheel, I'd have red, orange, yellow, green, blue. I just haven't gone round to violets. Yeah. So now I've got this little bit of yellow that appears just a bit on the page, but not enough for this to not have contrast. There are obviously 3 yellow spots. And then I can build within those 3 yellow spots a little bit more embellishment. So I'm going to add in some hearts. That's all I've got left of the enamel shapes in the kit. I've actually just realized this is the only one that's left in that particular color that I just chose here. It's kind of a reddy pink, pinky red. So I'm going to put 2 down here. Okay. And I've got hearts in here as well that are a nice color match because I've got that blue. In fact, this is the same collection, so it is literally that blue. So I'm going to bring this one down here. And bring the red over to this side. And the light blue up here. Just trying to tack those down carefully because I know I've got wet mist there. Yep. Okay. Then, this one's got 3 of something, this has 2, this has 2. They need at least 3. So let's also look at some other pieces that could complete that. Could go back to this strip of paper and see about cutting out some phrases. So I can cut these. To be just straight edges on the top and the bottom, and then they're printed as torn paper. So I'm just going to tear the sides there. So I've got 1, I'd like to have 3, but I need at least 2. This one, that's the reddy tone, reddy orange in this one. Okay. 2, 1 more, and here I can do one in green. Excellent. Okay, and then I can ink. Could just not ink them, but I'm going to ink the top and the bottom, but not the torn edge. And add these. So I've already got quite a lot of the red in that one, but not up here. So this can get tucked in there, or maybe one layer down. Yep. I can bring green over to this side. Tuck this behind the photo. Pick this heart up a little bit. And this one over here. Maybe this goes underneath here. Further up. That's better. Okay, journaling's gonna go on there. Let's go back to those little stamps. Now, I was looking to see if there was anything I kind of wanted to add into those little groups, but I don't think I do. Right, I'm gonna check one more time just to see if I can. If I can see you chatting anywhere. No. Okay. If you're able to chat, for some reason it's not coming through, but the video is still going out, so it's all good. It's all good. I just can't chat with you. Okay. Right. So last little bits. I think it needs a little bit more confetti still, and I'd kind of like to bring in a little bit more of the light blue. So I'm going to look for some light blue enamel dots to put in those three groupings. And then I think a little title about that somehow relates to Cinderella and Prince Charming up here in a different set of letters. And then I think it's done. So let's have a look for some blue enamel dots. Oh, or I could do sparkly blue. They jumped right out at me. So let's have this. Let's do sparkly blue confetti. Just coming away from each of these little bundles. Preferably without smudging the gold mist. 3 down here, leading to this corner. Yep, that extra little bit of confetti helps a lot. Yes, yes, like that. Okay, letters. Let's have a look. Have I got something? These are really big. Okay, no. Too big. And not particularly helpful words in that case. Okay. I'm gonna go right in here. With some chipboard thickers. They might need resticking later, but they're seeming quite sticky at the moment. So for now, I'll leave them as they are. Got an apostrophe, please? Yes. Okay, so I want this to be I'm. I've got a lowercase I, or this is there as the, I'm not even sure what, oh, as an exclamation point, or that looks quite big. This is the number 1, but upside down. Yeah, that's the right size. Okay. So I think this bit of title is completely optional, as is this. So you could have both. You could have lettering in both spots. You could have lettering in just down here or lettering just up here. It would all work. Just depending on, obviously not all photos have room for you to put something on top like that. There we go. So now I've got a Prince Charming related title. Journaling in there when the mist is dry. And I'll probably put the date down here. Yeah. Okay. It feels very strange to not be able to see you saying bye or anything. But anyway, okay. So here we go. So the only things left to go on are the journaling when the mist is dry. So journaling will go here, and I think date down here. And then if you wanted to swap this around. Now, obviously the smaller photo is optional. You might not have a big photo and a little photo to work together, and that's absolutely fine. This could be left out and give you room for a nice big journaling box, so you wouldn't have to write small with a fine tip pen like I'm going to. Or if you wanted to have two 4x6 portraits, you could extend this. Now you'd need your matting pieces here to be bigger pieces of paper, because I had a lot that of those that were smaller. But if you've got the background papers to do it, you could just extend this along the way. And then you could use journaling space up here instead of alongside. Yeah? And if you wanted to do it with landscapes, what would I change? Well, you could do it either direction. So you could have it up here at the top, lots of tuckies and mats behind here, and run your journaling here and your title there. Or have it be pattern heavy up here at the top, your landscape piece down here at the bottom. And then you could run the journaling card here and the title here. Just shift it around a little bit. Yeah. But there we go. One portrait, one landscape, which I know is shocking, but I did do them at different sizes because that helps me a little bit. And yes, so let's see. I'll get that nice and stuck in the middle. Let's see if I can get rid of the shadow of the stencil for you there. So if you want a screenshot of that all finished for your reference, you can grab that there. And then I will also do my thumbnail picture. All right, so let's see if I'm getting any better at this. So the layout needs to go that side. And there's my awkward thumbnail moment. Thanks so much for joining me today. I'm sorry I don't know what's happened with the chat at the end, but it has frozen up, but it does look like the video is still going out, so I carried on. Hopefully you'll be able to see it. And you can always leave a comment in the normal comments once the replay comes on. If you watch from Tomorrowland, hi in the future. I hope it's treating you well. I'd love for you to say hello in the comments. And if you enjoy stuff like this, if you could give it a thumbs up, that would make my day. Thank you so much. Thanks to my subscribers and all these people who are here to watch. Thank you so much. I'll see you very soon. I'll be live. Ooh, special live schedule next week. So Monday, WB has the day off school. So Monday is going to be a Museum Monday live Q&A with me and the small person, which will not be here in the studio. It will be a bit lo-fi on a phone. But then Tuesday at the normal Monday time. So Tuesday, 1:30 p.m. in the afternoon UK time, I will be scrapping like a normal Monday, but it'll be on Tuesday. Yeah, Monday live on a Tuesday, it's fine. But then next week, the same time, same place, same bat channel. Yeah, all that. Thank you so much. I'll see you soon. Have a wonderful and creative week and weekend.